They say when you're nervous, or you're feeling anxious, or you're feeling depressed, you should breathe. Well, that's what I'm feeling at the moment. So I'm going to breathe. And I encourage everybody to take a very, very deep breath in and breathe out. And another deep breath in and breathe out. Breathing is the easiest form and easiest strategy when it comes to mental health. And we forget to do that most of the time. I'm Barbara, and on behalf of Bus Stop Films, Jewish House and Afters, I have pleasure in welcoming you all this evening. Now, I go to my therapist once a week, and I said to her, oh, I'm really worried. She said, as long as you finish things, if you start things, then you must finish things. So I thought, okay. So before I came today, I had a box of hot chips. I had a stunning cheesecake, and I had a water. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're all here today, all wondering about what is mental health awareness. Now, mental health affects all of us in some way. And most of the time, we don't notice it because it is an invisible illness. And many people are reluctant to talk about their mental illness, people that they're caring for. And it goes straight from young people all the way through to the elderly. We're all not untouched by mental health issues. Now, the problem with not talking about mental health and not sharing it causes many, many problems which can be helped if treated early. So my message here today is for us to become aware of mental health conditions all the way from mild anxiety, depression, and all the way through to psychosis and schizophrenia. Because the statistics show that 1 in 4 people in Australia suffer mental health. So in this room, however many are there of you, 1 in 4 of us have some type of mental health disorder. Now I'm standing here today actually in disbelief, because 2 years ago I was in and out of mental health institutions, hospitals, and I decided to take a different approach to mental health. And my 4 philosophies of life are the A philosophy, starting with the beginning of the alphabet. The first one is appreciation, which is all about the movie about gratis and being appreciative. The second one is awareness, aware that there is something wrong or there's something wrong with someone else of your loved one. The third one is acceptance, accepting that this is what we have, this is what you have. The fourth one is your attitude, having the right attitude. And once you have the right attitude, then the last one will be action, and will action. And by that I mean is finding the right resources, the right support, and the right help. And then the final one is awesome and amazing. And that's what we all are. So A is on top of my list, and I live by those A values all the time. I'd like to talk about resources, and I'd like to say how grateful I am to have been involved with organizations such as Partners in Recovery, Jewish Care, Personal Helpers and Mentors, amongst many other sources that I have found. Tonight we're going to be watching a very short, poetic film documentary on mental health awareness that was made by 7 filmmakers We embarked on a journey last March. We had never met each other. We all had various stories to tell and share. And we, through Bus Stop Films and Three Bridges Association, made a documentary on mental health. And this documentary has actually turned my life around. And I feel so blessed to have met all these wonderful people and shared the journey with them. This year, just a few weeks ago, Isaac and I have just come back from the Fargo Film Festival in North Dakota, where it's freezing, and I was laid up. And we were there to receive our award of Best Experimental Film on behalf of Gratis Filmmakers. And we were delighted to be part of that amazing experience. Before I introduce our beautiful speakers tonight, I'd like to just say, not only do I believe in the A philosophy, but I believe in the C philosophy. Communication, community, and connection. Because mental health cannot be done by itself. We cannot do it by ourselves. We need support. And tonight we're going to go through some of the strategies that have helped me on mental health awareness. And we're going to focus tonight mainly on hope, gratitude, humour, and music. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Ilan Kidron from Potbellies, who's come all the way especially to play a favourite composition of his before he heads out on the next jet plane. And thank you very much, Ilan, and everybody enjoy that.
It's strange to say something like this, but I've never felt this way, but I'm actually very proud of you. I only just met you. So before I play, I'd like to thank my good friend Rabbi Castell for his support as well through my own journey and just being a great guy in general. Lovely family as well that he has, so thank you, Rabbi. When I wrote this song, I'm not going to speak into that just for now because there's a lot of reverb. When I wrote this song, I had no idea sort of what it was about. When you're writing songs sometimes, you're not focused in exactly what it is, but once it came to fruition, it's strange, but after the fact and after the song became quite successful, I realised all of a sudden what it was concerning, and it was concerning communication and community as well, and giving back as well, and you'll see hopefully through the lyrics that shines through. So thank you very much for having me. Engage me, let me breathe the courage of your action. Don't hold back, make it be for the good. The truth is, I am not your cure, but I can help you find a way to reconcile the dark. I want to watch you taking off your mourning and putting on that midnight smile for me. You're chasing the slow motion belief that you are
dreaming and running from the things that make you feel. Don't hold back. Is there anybody out there feeling something? Don't hold back. Is there anybody out there feeling something? Hey now, I go, Jackamona, Finane, Jackamo, Finane. Hey now, I go, Jackamona, Finane, Jackamo, Finane. My flag boys, your flag boys, sitting by the fire. My flag boys, your flag boy, gonna set your flag on fire. Hey now, I go, Jackamona, Finane, Jackamo, Finane. Hey now, I go, Jackamona, Finane, Jackamo, Finane. Hey now, I go, Jackamona, Finane, Jackamona, Finane, Jackamona, Finane, Jackamo, Finane.
Let you know that we're going to have questions and answers, and I'd like you to think of some questions. If you want to be anonymous and you don't want to stand up and ask the question, we've got Dr. Kieran Plastier's number, which we're going to put on the screen, so you can then text the question that you want and it will be read out anonymously. Now let me make sure See, I'm not being scheduled, I've got to follow the right schedule. The poem, the poem, just a sec. This actually goes a lot with gratitude. When you have gratitude, it actually humbles you and allows you to actually ask for help. And when you ask for help, it allows other people to be kind. Now, I just wrote this poem. I've got about 82 poems that I've written, but this is just one that just comes to mind for this evening. And it's called Kindness. The world needs more kindness. Ingredients of kindness in each day. Do acts of kindness. Say nice words. Keep criticism at bay. Do you know that kindness is mindfulness? Being kind to others with the right thoughts in mind. We then become to ourselves so kind. Saying kind words is like spreading honey on warm toast, filling us up with delicious aromas and feelings of fullness at the most. You know, it can be just a smile, helping a friend, or talking to a stranger for a while. But the world needs more kindness. That's what we need, more kindness. I'd just like not this to be a close, but this to be a beginning. The beginning of mental health awareness for all of us in the room and those that we share our lives with. To always be noticing, communicating, and checking in on people. Because community, connection is what makes it all about and what keeps us all well. The strategies we've shared tonight are gratitude, hope, humour and music. There are a whole lot more. And I'd love to share some more with you if you want to. We've got some envelopes that are going out with everybody tonight. And in there, there's some information about Jewish House, information about partisan recovery and about the work that I do. And I'd be delighted to have some feedback on anything else that you'd like to know about mental health, because I'm going to be the networker, the conduit, joining people in our community with resources. Everybody's hungry, I know, because we're almost dinner. So we've got a lovely spread in front. But I'd like to just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The theme of the evening for me was gratitude. And I'd like some people to come forward. I'd like Genevieve, Basta Films, Glenn, Sarah, Kieran, Rabbi, Adrian. Who else have I forgotten about? Anybody else? Peter. Right, that's it, everybody there. I bought everybody plants, and the 2 plants that I bought for Jewish House to put on in their waiting room is called the Peace Plant. And for Genevieve, the Peace Plant, and the rest, other plants. The last thing before we go and eat, I'd like to bring our team from Gratis to receive the awards before I forget. If you could just come up, Isaac, George, David, Rachel and Sharon, please give the award. We received this wonderful award from the Fargo Film Festival. So before we go and eat, we haven't got far to go. If anybody wants to talk to our filmmakers from the Fargo Film Festival.